things within SAM that's going to be vital is going to be your NAICS codes. Now, I know that a lot of people on the call may or may not have heard of NAICS codes before, but essentially, let's think of this in a very simplistic way. These are basically codes that enable the government to know what type of service or product you are selling to them, right? So let's drop a few things in here. Let's say some folks are maybe doing project management. What are some kind of products or services that you all are bringing to the government? What else? I know there's project management. I'm sure. Anything else?
Research and development.
Research and development. So R&D. Okay, let's see what we got here. So if we do something on research, aha. So look at here. So we've got a whole bunch of them that start to pull up around R&D. So there's a secret that a lot of people don't realize about NAICS codes, and this is within SAM. You can actually end up screwing yourself later on down the line by not having enough NAICS codes. And just bear with me. Some people may have a disagreement about this, but for over my last 2 decades, this has worked every single time when it comes to contracts. I'll tell you what happens. Let's say you find a great RFQ or request for quote solicitation from the government, and you submit your proposal. You feel great about it. You've got a competitive pricing. You've got a competitive technical response, but you don't have the NAICS code inside of SAM. Guess what happens? You don't win. You don't get that award if it's not inside SAM, because you have to be showing the government that you, in fact, do that work. Now, some contracting specialists, some contracting officers may overlook it, but most will not, because as part of their process is to ensure that you're active in SAM, that your reps and certs inside of SAM are up to date, including your NAICS codes. So what's going to happen is, to the person that mentioned R&D, for example, you would be starting to do research to understand like which ones of these is the most applicable to what you do. And that will become your quote unquote primary NAICS code. That's going to be your primary. Now, the government in SAM allows you to add as many additional NAICS codes as you would like. Now, you don't want to be unrealistic. You don't want to add all the NAICS codes, right? But you may add a few of the ones that are a little bit more like generic, right? For example, 541611 is a very, very generic, more like administrative function. And something like that one would be one where you would be able to find, like, this would be something that should probably go across just about all of your NAICS codes, right? Because this can cover things like project management, program management, administrative help, all these different sorts of things. So this is homework assignment number 2, is we're going to have you all go into the same, I'll drop this NAICS finder inside of the chat as well. You're going to go in here and you're going to start just tinkering around and kind of see what type of NAICS codes are out there. If you already have your NAICS codes, you don't have to worry about it. We appreciate it. But for our team members, our cohort members that have not identified that yet, they may have questions. They may have some things they may drop inside of the community chat. And let's make sure that we are all there to help them along the way.